What's going on, guys? I'm the World's Strongest Gamer, and today I'm coming back to you with another WWE Raw review. The first one in quite a while, and this is going to be for the Slammy Awards, for Raw, obviously, on December 17th, 2012. And I'm just going to say, this is not one of the better Raws, mainly because it is the Slammy Awards. Most of these matches were mediocre at best, but I'm going to do a run through of them, and then hopefully we can get this done quick and early, because I want to play some Skyrim. Alright, so the first match we have on hand was Rey Mysterio versus Damien Sandow. And like I said, mediocre at best. Not much happening on. No surprise that Rey Mysterio got the win here. Just pretty basic face winning. Well, I'm pretty sure the faces won most of the matches. Just because it was the Slammy Awards. Wasn't really the focus of the episode. But, you know, they get the win. Now, the first award, I guess you would call it, award, quote unquote, was the Tell Me You Did Not Just See That award. And it went to Kofi Kingston doing a handstand at the Royal Rumble. Woo! Now, one thing I'm not sure about, and I never get why, or I don't get why this year at least, is that why do they have envelopes? If the voting is, you know, live right away, why do they have the envelope? Does some guy run up with like 5 seconds left to go, be like, oh hey, here's the envelope of the winner, see ya? No. It's scripted. It's all predetermined. It's all rigged. We all know, or at least WWE knows who's going to win, which I'll get into a little bit later. Next match was Kaitlyn versus Eve. Once again, babyface wins the match. This I'm guessing they're going to restart the rivalry between Kaitlyn and Eve. I see my boy Rikishi doing some dancing in the background. Ooh, 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 ooh. Anyway, yeah, that's about the most interesting thing in this video, unfortunately. Besides my awesome commentary. Pfft. Now, next Slammy Award was Comeback of the Year. And that, of course, Jerry the King Lawler. No surprise there. Probably, there might have been some that should have been better. But, just because he came back from a heart attack, pretty not surprising right there. Next match was Kofi Kingston versus Tensai, who's been the jobber in the WWE recently. Well, actually, he hasn't even been on TV, now that I think about it, but Kofi Kingston's on a roll, beating Wade Barrett last night at TLC, and just, beating everyone so far. Next of the Slammy Awards, Kiss of the Year. Of course, all of them had AJ in it, because he's crazy, and the winner was AJ and John Cena. God, this is sometimes why I don't like WWE at all. I mean, I'm pretty happy that AJ has finally had a heel turn, even though I think she did better as, like the crazy chick who wasn't really a heel, but wasn't quite a face. But at the same time, I'm happy to see her as a heel. Next match was the Great Khali with Natalya versus David Otunga. Once again, this is why I sometimes hate WWE. Sometimes I'm surprised they're still in business. Khali, sure, he's sometimes funny, but he can't wrestle. Otunga's better on the mic than he is at wrestling, and that's not saying much. It's just stupid. I don't know why. I mean, Natalya's should be one of the better female wrestlers in WWE, and they have her being sidekick love interest to Khali, the Punjabi playboy. Sometimes WWE baffles me. Oh well. Now, Superstar of the Year. Now, I don't know if you guys caught this at the beginning, but they did do the woo and had Ric Flair from years ago presenting Superstar of the Year, which kind of gave away who was this super secret presenter person, whatever. So I wasn't really surprised. And really, WWE, John Cena winning Superstar of the Year, and now that's funny, because there's no way a majority of the people voted for John Cena over CM Punk. I wouldn't be surprised if John Cena lost to Sheamus and Big Show as well. I mean, CM Punk obviously deserved it more, but like I said, it's scripted, not real. Woo. Now, another thing I don't get is Paul Heyman. Now, I like Paul Heyman, I think he's pretty good as the voice of reason for CM Punk. But he was jumping around, super energetic. Woo, I had the WWE title in my hands. He was bouncing up and down, gyrating. Walruses don't do that. Last I checked. Now, just a little quick thing that I thought was kind of funny. As they were panning away before a commercial, I saw a sign that says, "I just missed my pants." That's all I'm going to say about that. And the Shield, well, they were the Shield. And what I mean by that is that they do the same thing over and over and over and over. They come down from the aisle, or from the steps from the stadium, beat up some guy. Team Hell No comes out, loses to them. Then Ryback comes out, somehow manages to defeat everyone real quick. And then Team Hell No is able to fight back, and so on, so on. It's getting old. I like the Shield personally, but I don't like how they just keep doing the same thing over and over. After a month, it's time to do some development. They could take a page out of Chris Jericho from what he did with his no talking for a month thing. That was done well, but after he started talking, it really picked up. I'd like to see him in some matches more than just a random pay-per-view match that wasn't supposed to happen. But anyway, I guess we go on to the next match, which is Brodus Clay versus JTG. Now, before that match happened, we had Kane saying yes, Ric Flair going woo, woo, woo all the time, Daniel Bryan going no, and of course, Ron Simmons. Ron Simmons. You know, this is probably why I like the Slammys a little bit, because you get to see some cool people come back. I mean, we've already had Ric Flair, Ron Simmons. We're going to have a few more people come back too, which I'll get into later. And JTG's attire, it's kind of weird, saying it, but I actually liked it. I liked, the brand, of the sports thing coming in. It was pretty clever to have the, a jersey as the trunks. Pretty cool. JTG's a jobber, but, whatever. So, the next award was the LOL Moment of the Year. That was my horrible Santino impression. Son of my gun! I'm Santino Marella, and this is my foreign person, Tensai. Yeah, whatever. I'm surprised there are so many Albert references in this. I'm hoping they go back to Albert, because this whole Tensai thing's getting stupid. All they do is go over how great he was in Japan. But he's only been a jobber in the WWE for the past months since he came back. I think he beat Sheamus and Cena once, but whatever. There were a lot of Albert stuff, which was kind of funny. We actually heard him talk, which was weird, coming from his Tensai role, but whatever. So, LOL Moment of the Year. I don't care. And when Santino said The Rock was unfortunately not there to accept the reward, how would he know he would have won the award anyway? I mean, he's kind of doing his own thing, so how would he know? And the voting's live. Logic, WWE. Logic. Now the next match, which we've seen many times, Sin Cara versus Cody Rhodes. And again, like we've seen many times before, was the weird mood lighting that Sin Cara has. I'll never get why WWE decides to use the mood lighting for a wrestling match. I'll never get it. Nor do I care. Just stick to regular lights. It's getting kind of stupid. Now, my personal favorite award, the Trending Now hashtag of the year. And I'm actually kind of surprised it wasn't Zack Ryder. If it was actually real, I think Zack Ryder would have won. But since it's fake, they're promoting Ryback, which is hashtag Feed Me More, which is a great line. But I think Ryder's a little bit better. Now, show's promo, I think it was done pretty well. Like I said, nothing spectacular here. Unfortunately, with it, they're going to go to month 4 of the Show versus Sheamus rivalry. I don't like that at all. I think after 3 matches, that's enough. Especially, the same person losing all 3 matches. I think it's time to go to a different person. But they'll probably just end it at Royal Rumble. And then have some guy face Show whenever. And then Cena coming in to screw Dolph Ziggler. I guess they're going to keep that rivalry going until after the Royal Rumble as well. Which, whatever. Now, the next match, obviously match of the night, was the 3MB versus Alberto Del Rio, The Miz, and Tommy Dreamer. Now, like I said before, it's cool seeing some guys coming back. Tommy Dreamer, still has a little bit. He can do part-time wrestling, stuff like that. However, I don't get why they keep doing these random face turns. I mean, Del Rio just kind of turns face, and then The Miz just kind of turns face before him. Whatever. And then the gimmicks of the 3MB, horrible. It's a stupid gimmick, which WWE has been known for its stupid gimmicks. Now, with that being said, I think Keith Slater, at least out of the 3MB, has potential to go ahead. I think he's really good at getting, under the crowd's skin. But, fortunately, with this one-man rock band, he's not going to do anything. Then the Vicky and Dolph thing. Now, is Vicky doing a face turn? I'm not sure. And if she is, I couldn't care less. I don't care about Vicky Guerrero or her managing supervisor position or whatever. Whatever. So, let's get to the next award, which is Newcomer of the Year, which, as everyone thought, would be Ryback. Now, Ryback obviously deserves this. Quote-unquote deserves this. But, Antonio Cesaro comes out, makes some good points. They fight. He runs away. Now, I'm pretty sure they're going to set up a Ryback-Antonio Cesaro rivalry. Pretty common sense, logic right there. So I'm pretty sure Ryback's going to take the title from him, and then Ryback's going to defend it at WrestleMania or eventually, something like that. Probably against, maybe like a Brock Lesnar or even a Big E Langston, which we'll get back to in a little bit later. Now, match of the year, hands down, if everyone voted for this actually, would have been Taker versus Triple H at WrestleMania. That was one of the greatest matches ever. I unfortunately haven't seen it yet, but I really want to. But, I mean, like I said, great match. Triple H finally made his all the way turn to corporate by, cutting his hair so it's nice and clean cut and everything like that. Whatever, he's a businessman now. Maybe we'll see more of him later. And then the Shield, once again, beating up some random guy. This time Tommy Dreamer. And a little bit of Ricardo Rodriguez. Once again, I want to see some more development from them. I don't want to just see them do the same thing over and over and over. I want to see some matches, but I think that'll probably happen after the Royal Rumble. And last but not least, we have the AJ and Dolph Ziggler versus Vicky Guerrero and John Cena match. Now, I don't know about you, but this was kind of stupid. Now, I'm kind of happy, AJ, is going heel, and then Dolph Ziggler's breaking away from Vicky Guerrero. But this whole thing was stupid to begin with, the whole affair thing, stuff like that. I think it could have been done a lot better, is what I'm trying to say. And then Big E Langston coming out. I don't know why they keep having NXT guys come in and completely, change their gimmick. I mean, like, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, they were faces in NXT. So is Big E Langston, at least from what I know, because I don't watch NXT, because I don't have Hulu Plus. But, for what I know, he was a crowd favorite, doing, like, the 5 thing, putting up 5 fingers. He was a pretty, popular person, and was a pretty big face. He's just as big as Ryback and stuff like that. So, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I'm going to leave you with some action, as we see right here. After a nice ladder match, Randy Orton gets attacked from behind by Alberto Del Rio in my Universe mode in WWE 13. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, I say leave a like and a comment. As always, don't be shy. Subscribe.